Viper still. The Viper, though, hasn't built damage. And I feel... As long... Yeah, it's I'm like a broken freaking record, but Ice Blast, if they land the Ice Blast, they can kill Huskar. If they don't land the Ice Blast, Huskar is probably going to just attrition his way through the fight. Especially if this turns into a... especially if that turns into a Satanic. That will make a mess as well. And there we go. Ice Blast are going to try and set this up. Can they get a root? Root Gaming isn't going to come out. The slow comes out. Viper Strike comes in. But the Ice Blast, the Chain Frost gets tossed in for good measure. But he will get snapped by the Ice Blast. Matumba Man going to TP out. They won't get him in time. Varlix, high health, but he does get chained up. But they're out of stuns. And down he goes. Back to base. So a quick snipe down on Huskar, and they will bring him down. A good little exchange for 4Anchors. But upgraded Scythe incoming. 700 gold away. Not even that now. 500 gold away. Four Anchors, though, if there's anything, at least they do hold a 10k gold lead. And a 15k experience, so definitely helping them out quite a bit. But
Radiant's bottom tower
I mean, anything is possible. Ember Spirit is the deal is, yeah, they've got the advantage, obviously this mid-tier advantage with the super greedy supports that they've had with the form of Booty, obviously farming like crazy, and in fact building a Hex now as well. But they are up against an Ember Spirit who has out-farmed everybody. Whether or not that will remain the case because the Bear's running around with Radiance now remains to be seen. But the Ember Spirit is definitely ahead of everybody, and the Necrophos is also farmed quite hard. The Huskar, though, Dread has dropped off quite quickly, but he had a really shit start anyway. He got ganked so many times early on. Top lane, Stampede comes out. Aphotic Shield is up. Dubas, though, gets stunned up. Gonna pop his Aphotic Shield yet again. We've not got the Ice Blast coming through just yet. It's not being fired. In fact, there's a commitment down to the bottom lane, bottom jungle as well. As we see the Scythe comes through, Lone Drill goes out. They will clean up the Huskar, though, as the ultimate gets deployed. The Lion's Finger of Death comes through. Huskar is down, but can they get a kill top here? As we see the borrowed time comes through. Trixie now on full retreat. Chains almost up. 4 seconds. Can they follow them through? They will get the Sleight of Fist, but no chains. The slow comes out. Meanwhile, the chase is on. Necrophos, bottom lane now. No, they've cancelled that. They decide not to pursue. So one apiece on either top and bottom. Lone Druid gets taken up, but they do trade for Huskar. And in the scheme of things, the Huskar is probably worth less than the Lone Druid because Lone Druid loses the Bear as well. Plus, he's more farmed. Huskar, bad start. Lost those couple of early kills against him. Oh, Chain Frost, that's, as Lich says, not my best work. Strixie blinks, drags it with him. Of course, Chain Frost, undisjointable. You can TP and it will follow you back to your fountain. Always got to be careful about that. Stampede gets him in range. The slow comes out. Practice now in some trouble. Lich... Oh, but we get the chains come out, but Trixie's here. He's going to stomp, going to double edge. Or just double edge, that'll do the trick. And Trixie actually opts not to go for a full pipe, decides to go for a Crimson Guard instead, which also really good against HellRaisers lineup as well. But I feel like, as they get this pick off here on Abaddon, just gets blasted down by the Arcative Scepter. Lion. Oh, he uses his Arcative Scepter. Oh, he immediately gets Arcative Sceptered right back by Dread, but he will TP back to the fountain. Is it enough to tick him out, though? It is quite hefty. Oh, wow, look at him go! Drops his items. Oh dear, that could have been bad. That could have been bad as well. As there is a random Null Talisman here. Apparently does not belong to...
Radiant structures are fortified.
In fact, that was probably actually the Dire teams, maybe. I don't know.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I wonder who was carrying that, actually. Meanwhile, Tier 2 top goes down. BKB deployed by Necrophos. Will back off, though. Ice Blast comes through. Seeking. Doesn't find. And blink forward. There's a stun. Hex soon to follow. Dread has a lot of health, though. Can they bring him down? I think they can. Finger of Death comes through. Viper Strike as well. But mostly just the Bear beating away on him. And the Bear also has a Basher. Ooh. Of course, the Bear procs bashes independently to root, so you can get some serious... I hope Trixie... I honestly hope... Sorry, Matumba Man goes for a basher on the Druid himself as well. And you've just got the double bashing coming through. That's really irritating to play against. If you're a melee character, trying to wade into that and just getting bashed, rooted, bashed some more. It's so frustrating as they are going to try and bring down the Ember Spirit here. The Ice Blast coming through, but he can just zip away. He's probably actually A-okay. Unless, actually, Lion comes through. Finger of Death, he'll tick out. He will go down. Lion blinks. Finger of Death. Also, Lich gets snapped as well. Oh, a good series of plays there from 4Anchors. They get the backstab come through. Works out. They're going for a bit. They're going to get a wipe here. Double kill for Boogie. And a full 5-man wipe. Anchors. They play that masterfully. A great backstab coming in from Jirax there. See the... Also... Oh, wow. It's even worse than I thought. They get a Rax out of this too. A 39-minute Rax coming out there. As they will also get a massive gold swing. 5-man wipe. Space created. Those Ice Blasts are just doing so much damage. Just Ice Blast with a Blink Arcane Scepter ult. Just nothing they can do about it. Dread now getting focused by Farlix. He's got the Scepter. He's got the Halberd. Hasn't deployed the Halberd. He gets hexed on top of that. Gets brought down. Boogie comes in with his hex. Deploys it. Didn't deploy the Halberd and regrets it ultimately. Although I think they would have killed him regardless. Does Lone Druid have a Pocket Bear? He does in 3 seconds. Doesn't matter if this bear gets killed. They're probably going to get 2 Raxes out of this. They don't have a Glyph anymore. That might be all she wrote. HellRaisers. They're done. They're most likely done here. I don't think they can counter against the push from the bear now. 2 lanes down. That's 2 full lanes of Rax. And they've still got... Ah, oh, Huskar still dead for 40 seconds. He came in alone, died alone, and, well, with Huskar dead, I don't know if they can win this. They don't have the 1-2 combo with the life break, followed up by Scythe. There's the bed. Battle Cry being used. Ice Blast coming into zone. Actually, not. Oh, let's go. Wow, that's going to hit 3. Boogie, we mentioned he's got to be on point, but he's on point. There we go. The charge forward with the Remnant. Not going to work, though. Gets hexed up immediately. Lion's got to follow up Hex there. Launches himself forward again. Misses a chainsaw on the Lion. Lion now getting attacked, but he has popped the Crimson. They popped the Crimson Guard for him. They're trying to get the Ember Spirit out of here. Gets hit by the Viper Strike. Leaps forward again. Will clean up. No, he won't. Doesn't get the line still. Jirax is still alive, and they lose 3, lose 4, 2 buybacks here. The mid-racks down, Megas are out. They are trying to get rid of the Lone Druid at the very least. Look at him heal. They will both go down there. But this is it. It's all over Barter shouting. Down goes the Necrophos as well. We've got a buyback there from Ember Spirit. Goes in to try and get some kills, but they're up against Megas. And I don't think they can YOLO push this. See the 4 staff. Trixie's just going to get out of there. TP's home. It's Lion. Lion's so rich. Oh my god, he buys Boots of Travel. Boots of Travel. Buyback from Viper. And Boots of Travel. This is the richest ancient apparition I've seen in a long time. Argentative Scepter. Boots of Travel. Midas. Blink. Hex. It's ridiculous. And a potential pick-off here. Lion waiting for the blinks to cool down. Jirax is skulking. Needs to blink though. He blinked beforehand and that's, you know, cost him. So he might actually... Wow, they actually aimed at the Remnant. Blinks forward, gets the Hex off. Now we've got the stun going to come in here. Yes, there's this Impale. I don't have the follow-up though. Finger of Death, he is just going to Remnant away. And because I don't land the Ice Blast, he will get out of here. Healed up as well. Viper Strike is not going to connect there. Dodge there by... Swift movements for the Remnants. But Blink it forward again. There's the Hex again. Boogie now getting him with his Blink Hex. Stampede deployed. And again, Sleight of Fist trying to dodge this. Can he Remnant out this time around? Gets healed up. Not enough though. Gets brought down. Borrowed time now for the Abaddon. But the Mega Creeps are chewing away at him. Heals up. Finger of Death though, just to clean him up as that finishes up. And Dread now as well. Just goes in, but gets murdered. Look at his health drop. Nothing can do. Trixie, the Chain Frost bouncing between them. Oh, but it's not enough. BKB deployed there. Scythe also coming out of Trixie. He will get a revenge kill at the very least, but TP's out as well. Walks 2 feet out. This is how you know you're in trouble. Walk 2 feet out. Scythe, TP back home. The GG is called. HellRaisers unfortunately can't carry this one home, and this will be a much needed win for 4Anchors. Puts them on 3-2. Up against HellRaisers on 0-2. Unfortunately, still unable to notch their first win. But anyway, guys, I'm Triumph Man. I've been casting the Synergy League EU Division. We'll be back with another game at what's coming on tonight. HellRaisers versus Album Zest. So Redemption is available for HellRaisers if they can manage it. That will be at 8 PM at Central European Time. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And of course, Zycops will be back Monday night. So stay tuned for that.